to wrestling. We are doing our pay-per-view post-mortem for WWE Super Show-Down, which was held in Australia. Melbourne, Australia. I'm just going to kick off by just an overall opinion. I enjoyed the show. I thought it was pretty fun.
Not bad.
Tell you what, I will get the match card up on here just in case we need it. So WWE.
I kind of remember a couple of matches, but I don't remember the order.
Down. Well, I've got notes, so we're all right. But yeah, I thought it was a fun. I think both of these.
The Crown Jewel.
What do you call them? Because the special events,
yeah.
network special events, which are like really hyped up house shows.
Yeah.
I think they've both been alright so far. The Saudi one was alright.
Not been bad, but I don't think we've expected much from them.
True,
either,
yeah, true. So we kick the night off with the New Day versus the Bar, and a little bit of a surprise with the lineup of the New Day. It was Kofi and Woods.
Yeah, and Woods, we thought it was Big E. He'd be in it, but he wasn't.
Yeah, Big E was on the sideline for this one.
It was kind of a standard match between these two, weren't it? They're always decent matches.
Yeah, I was going to say, I liked it because the Bar are really good together, and the New Day seem to work well against the Bar, and they work well against the Usos. And yeah, I think it was a good match. The sort of early speed rush from the New Day, because that's what they kept hyping up, was like, it's the speed team of the New Day. A couple of catches from the Bar and like slamming them into turnbuckles and stuff like that, but there was some good heel work as well from Sheamus. Went to do the 10 lashes, and the crowd were like chanting along with him, and then he stopped at I think 4 because he didn't want to give the crowd what they were
what they wanted
cheering for. And obviously the Bar ended up taking over with their power game because they were the stronger competitors. There was a good bit where I think it was Sheamus popped Woods up into the air, like pushed him up, and Cesaro did his uppercut thing, like out of mid-air.
I think they've done that a couple of times now.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's a good. That uppercut from Cesaro is really good.
Yeah, it is. Sheamus and Kofi were going at it ringside as the Cesaro swing was happening on Woods, and then into the sharpshooter. Kofi managed to break it up, and he hit his Trouble in Paradise on Sheamus outside the ring.
Yeah.
Wood hits the backstabber. Kofi, I think he must have tagged himself in at this point.
Yeah.
He ran up the turnbuckle. And he did like a stomp.
Yeah, it was like a coup de grace
backstabber.
It looked really good.
Yeah, it was cool.
And that's how.
I think Corey said, how are they going to do the, what's the finishing move? Midnight Hour?
Yeah.
Is it? He was saying like, how are they going to do that? Because Big E's not
there, but that was really good, and maybe that might be their new finisher between them two.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they had like different finishes for each little.
Because it keeps it interesting as well. With there being 3 of them, it makes it interesting.
Yeah, especially with Big E being so different to both of them. But no, it was a good way to start the show.
Good opening match, I thought.
We both got that right in predictions, didn't we?
We did.
The New Day.
Oh, speaking of predictions, I want to get us an award. Because I'm technically the winner.
What can we have for now?
Well, we don't have anything, but don't worry, there's plans.
Why don't, for the rest of this episode, you get the majestic hat.
The Undertaker's hat. I think it'll... But that might happen. I'll keep it here.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't put it in my drink. So, following the opening match was Charlotte and Becky Lynch, and this one was a little bit weird.
Yeah, I thought the match was fine, and then it ruined it with a finish for me.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the disqualification finish, but the way it did, like the way it happened, it looked so bad.
Where did she get the belt from?
Because she went down the side of the ring, took her belt off, and she was going to walk away with it.
Yes.
Until Charlotte threw her back in the ring, and when she threw her back in the ring, she sort of had hold of the belt, rolled, and then put it down, and then rolled a bit more, which looked a bit.
Because I was thinking, like, how did she get it?
Yeah.
But of course, like you said before, that she was about to walk off and get a count out, because she wouldn't have lost the belt that way.
No, she wouldn't have lost the belt, but
she would have lost the match.
But the way she sort of picked up the title and hit Charlotte with it.
She like whipped her, didn't she?
Yeah, she whipped her, but she barely touched her with a title. Like, it looked so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't great. But just a few notes that I took down. There was a nice reversal transition that Becky did. She there was one similar by two of the men the other week. I think it was Seth Rollins did it, where she sort of like rolled round Charlotte's back.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. But basically, Charlotte was on course to win. I think that was the story they were trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's why Becky got herself DQ'd.
Yeah,
she didn't want to lose the title.
She was dominating the match.
Yeah.
She did a big boot. She did 2 spears, and then she tried that moonsault, but it got reversed. She also tried the figure 8, or figure 4 into the figure 8. So she basically hit everything in her arsenal, didn't she?
Yeah, she still didn't.
Yeah,
well, she won, but
she was on
by a DQ.
Obviously, it was a DQ, so she was on course to become the champ.
Yeah.
So
that keeps. I think that's a feud that'll be going into. Well, it is going to go into Evolution now.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe why they didn't want to give a decisive victory, because it would have ended the feud. So I guess it keeps it going, but the way
it was really putting Charlotte over.
Yeah, but the way they did it, it just looked a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
But I think we both got that one wrong, because we went with...
No, I picked Charlotte.
Did you?
Yeah.
I picked Becky.
This is basically how I won.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked Becky, didn't I?
In fact, I nearly got a clean sweep.
Did you?
There was only one match that I got wrong, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
I think you dropped two matches.
Yeah.
So you nearly got them all as well.
Yeah.
Next match was Bobby Lashley, John Cena versus Elias and Kevin Owens, and we got Elias on guitar as we normally do, and he starts playing AC/DC
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck,
Yeah, that was really good. And all the crowd started doing that.
The crowd got really into it, didn't they?
Yeah. That was good, that bit.
There was a funny bit as well from KO when he was saying like, I told the WWE that Super Show-Down should have been in Canada.
Yeah.
It didn't really make any sense. But I thought that was funny. Bobby interrupted them, and then Cena arrives with his brand new hair.
JBL hair.
Now, has he had plugs? Because someone said that they could still see his ball patch on the back, but I couldn't see it.
I couldn't see it.
I think he's had it sorted.
Yeah.
He does look like JBL.
It looks strange. I'm not sure if I like it.
I think he's going through a bit of a midlife crisis.
Yeah, I think so.
Although
he was stacked though, weren't he?
There's rumours that whole thing is a work now, but about which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Imagine being asked to do that for TV.
Oh.
Anyway, the match. What I've got here is because we're rejogging our memory as we go. It's nearly a week out since we've seen it, and there's so much wrestling on. I got down that Bobby was wrecking both guys. Points to Cena. The crowd actually were behind getting Cena in. They were quite behind him. It's sort of working in his favour, him coming back occasionally now. He's getting more of a chair, isn't he?
He didn't get in for ages.
Yeah, well, that was the point. Yeah. Elias ran across the ring and he knocked Cena off the edge of the ring.
Elias and Owens just sort of...
they tried to keep him out, didn't they, basically?
Yeah, they just kept him out until the very last moment. And he got the tag.
It was kind of like exactly what you knew it was going to be, wasn't it?
He got the tag, he came in, did the 5 moves of doom, and then boom, number 6, which was awful. It was a dreadful move. It's just a punch. It's like
what was it called?
It's like, I've got a weird name.
I
can't think of it.
But it's not like even like a normal punch.
He goes like this, doesn't he? He goes like, hiya! How would that give any more momentum to...
I don't know. It's something about he's been in China for ages, isn't it?
Yeah, he's doing some out in China, so he's living there for a bit.
Yeah.
But
there was a bit where Lashley went flying through the ropes as well. That's scary. I think it was a bit scary.
But there's like, wow, couldn't you just keep the 5 moves? Why did he have to do the stupid punch? I don't like the punch.
I don't know.
But anyway, they won. We predicted that.
It was an obvious result.
It was one of
that was the house show match.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He did like a promo afterwards, which he did at the last one as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I guess, he's like their ambassador.
And it was like kind of like edging on retirement, weren't it? Really.
A little bit.
That's what everyone's been. But he won't retire.
I thought it was. He kind of had, like, you remember on that, was he Raw where he kind of retired that time and then...
No, it was after the Crown Jewel, weren't it? He did another promo after that, and then did we see him on Raw after that at all, or was it just...
I don't know, there was one where he got really sad and it made it look like he was retiring.
Yeah, and then...
It was really, it reminded me of The Rock's speech about WWE always being his home, and it reminded me a lot of when The Rock did that kind of promo. Anyway, so that was that.
The next match was weird. It was the Iconics versus Asuka and Naomi.
No, I think we both said Iconics.
Yeah. But the Iconics, considering they're from Australia, when they came out, just
it wasn't really a big reaction. Now, no. I didn't realise, I don't think we said about this, but later on there was Buddy Murphy. I didn't realise Buddy Murphy's Australian.
I didn't realise he was Australian either, no.
But anyway, this match, again, a little bit house showy.
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest one on show by a long stretch. There was lots of sort of goofy stuff going on. They were doing the whole, like, the pose thing that they do and that. But they won with that. It was like a double team knee, which apparently is called the... Oh, Corey Graves said the name afterwards.
Yeah, and we've barely seen it because they always lose.
Yeah, what's it called?
I don't know. It was a short match though, really.
It's got something to do with Australia or something from down under. That's the name of that move. It's like a double knee thing. Yeah. Poor Asuka. Poor Naomi for that matter, but at least Asuka didn't eat the pin.
I liked it when Asuka came into the ring and was it Corey that said, I preferred it when she was just kicking people in the head.
Yeah.
And it was just like...
Yes, he did say that.
It was just like, I think we all preferred that as well.
He was basically saying our...
Yeah, the Iconics got the win.
They got a little bit of a pop when they won.
Yeah, better than when they came in, but that's about it. There's nothing.
I thought it was nice that they got to get that moment, because basically it was like WrestleMania for them girls, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
So that was nice. But not a lot to say about the match.
No.
Next match was AJ Styles defending his WWE Championship against Samoa Joe. Now, we've spoken a little bit about this, and I think you were a bit more disappointed than I was with this match.
Yeah.
Why?
I just didn't like the fact that Samoa Joe tapped out. I know he worked his knee and everything during the match, but I don't know, I thought he could have pinned him, but I weren't a massive fan of the...
Because, I know where you're coming from, because I agree with you to a certain extent. You don't want your big monster guys to be tapping.
To be tapping, I think it makes them look really weak.
Because Nia did the same thing last year, and that she lost a lot of momentum from that.
Yeah, but no, just the way, like, it'd been alright if you just beat him.
Yeah.
But, like, I know it's like a personal feud, and, like... But I don't know, just the way, like, Samoa Joe's supposed to be this big like, monster heel on SmackDown, like, and just tapping out to a calf crusher, like...
I think, as well, what's followed on SmackDown
impacts
it even more. But at the time, I didn't mind, because I thought the match was decent. It wasn't the match that I was hoping it was going to be.
No, I thought it was going to be a lot better, but...
Yeah, in that sense, for it being the blow-off match of the feud,
yeah,
it can be seen as maybe a little bit disappointing, but it was still a good match.
But then again, the same with AJ Nakamura.
Yeah,
I think maybe sometimes with their matches we expect a bit too much.
Yeah.
We expected AJ Nakamura to be amazing, and it didn't really live up to it. AJ Samoa this time this was supposed to be the big, and I think maybe we went into it expecting a bit too much.
Possibly, yeah.
It was still a decent match, weren't it?
Well, they went at it before the bell even rang, and it was like an absolute brawl.
Yeah, I like that start where Joe was waiting for him, and that's what like.
That was like how we were expecting it to be, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was a massive clothesline early on, and AJ, I think he bit his lip or something, and he was bleeding from his.
Yeah, he was bleeding a lot from his mouth.
You see how it was like he was really playing on it, like trying to get it on the camera, and that was funny. I've just lost my notes because my battery's low. Joe went and got a chair, because of course it was a no DQ, wasn't it? It wasn't a false count anywhere though, which is what I actually thought it was. When they said no DQ, I was expecting that, but it wasn't that. Maybe that would have been a decent idea.
Yeah.
AJ did a big drop kick when Joe had the chair, and AJ was just raining chair shots in on Samoa Joe. He did this funny little bit where he sat down on the chair and was just like sat watching Samoa Joe for a bit. He did that Uranagi move through the chair,
that looks good,
which is badass. I've got a lot of notes for this match actually, so there was quite a lot that happened. Joe went got a table, goes to suplex, but AJ wriggles out, dumps Joe on the table. That was when he hurt his knee, wasn't it? When AJ dumped him through the table.
Yeah.
They were selling it as if his knee had come. And I must admit, Samoa Joe actually, his selling in that segment, I actually thought he was probably hurt. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They're going to have to like stop the match.
He's really good. But
so that was really well done. And then just from then on in, AJ just worked the knee. And that's why I wasn't too fussed about the tap out, because you know that he's got the calf crusher.
I know he's got the bad knee, but would the calf crusher affect your knee that much?
Yeah, it would do. The pressure of it, I think, would do. Yeah. He did
That
that 450 splash onto it as well, which was weird. That looked really, that looked weird to me.
Yeah.
There was a forearm from the barricade as well at one point. There was a lot went into this match actually.
Both of them. There was a lot of. Did Joe get the cocaine clutch?
Yeah, it was just getting to that.
Times.
He got the clutch in a couple of times, and the second one, and then he flung AJ, but then there was a reversal into a pin, and that was when Joe went for the muscle buster after that, because they were cancelling each other out. So Joe goes to the muscle buster as his last resort, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But his knee gave way.
Yeah.
And then that was when the calf crusher came.
Yeah.
And he got the tap.
Tapped, yeah.
Yeah. So, like you say, I thought it was a decent match, but it wasn't quite
what we expected.
I was expecting.
I thought it was going to be the longest match of the night as well, but it turns out it wasn't.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, and then we had the 6-woman tag match between Ronda and the Bellas and the Riot Squad.
Yeah, I didn't really think much to this match.
Do you know what really confused me with this one? Why? Well, it plays into what happens later on a little bit, but Ronda and Nikki were like arguing, and I was thinking, oh, they're gonna have a fight or something afterwards.
Yeah.
Knowing what we know now.
Yeah, it sort of they played into it a bit, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a bit of foreshadowing, basically.
Yeah.
And the Riot Squad sort of capitalised on that confusion. There was a good bit because I think Brie actually started the match, and Liv put herself in because of the whole, when she got kicked in the face.
Off her a bit.
Yeah, and I thought this was a nice little bit of, it's like storytelling that's going on with the whole.
Yeah.
It's like a mini thing that's
Ronda was quite dominant in this match, actually.
Yeah. Brie grabbed Liv Morgan's tongue at one point.
Yeah, that was
like.
And why Liv Morgan always got a blue tongue?
She eats a lot of lollipops, I think.
She's always got a blue tongue. It's never just like a thing. Always blue.
Yeah, Ronda was pretty dominant. Yeah. She went for the armbar on Sarah Logan, and Liv made the save.
Yeah.
And that was what led into the double armbar.
The double armbar. And both again tapped out instantly.
Really quick, yeah.
The tap out before, like, she sort of gets him in and then like flings herself back on the floor, but the sort of tap as she's flinging back on the floor.
As we've been saying for the past few weeks now, it's the most protected finisher.
I don't think anyone's ever got out of it.
Steph got a little bit of.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous to think, isn't it?
Yeah.
She got a little bit like with it, but anyway.
But
yeah, not a lot to say on that one. Again, that was quite a house showy feel sort of match.
Yeah.
The match of the night for me followed this.
Yes, definitely.
Buddy Murphy, who we both found out was Australian at this time, was against Cedric. They did they went to do like a handshake, and then Buddy Murphy did the too slow thing.
It reminds me a bit of Neville for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe just because it was heel work, I guess.
Maybe,
I don't know.
yeah.
But this one like exploded out of the gate straight away. There was like a massive knee from Buddy Murphy, and then there was a big move out of the ring, like a dive, I think, and then you got Cedric back in the ring and did sort of like the double knee thing that Sasha does, similar to what Sasha does.
Yeah.
It was like so quick. That was the opening like minute of the match. There was a Michinoku driver from the turnbuckle later on, and it looked unbelievable. That was Cedric on Buddy Murphy. But the only problem with it was when they showed the slow-mo, you can see Buddy like helping to do the move.
Sometimes the slow-mos don't flatter the move.
They don't help, do they?
If they want to
playing at full speed again.
Yeah, definitely.
But that looked amazing from the turnbuckle. There's a big sit-out powerbomb from Buddy. Spanish Fly, which I still don't know how anyone can do that.
No,
it's incredible. The lumbar check, which Buddy kicked out of, and I think they said on commentary no one's kicked out of it.
Yeah,
good work from the commentary team, because I wouldn't have actually known.
No, I wouldn't have either. Mainly because we don't watch 205 Live.
Yeah. There was another big knee, I think, from Buddy. He did a pump handle driver, which is his finisher, I think, and he won. And I thought it was an awesome match. It was just from bell to bell.
It was the best night, and I think
best of the night. Yeah,
definitely.
Without a doubt.
But I think it's because we sort of went into it like neither of us.
But
really.
I actually don't mind, because you said before, like, oh no, cruiserweights. Like, I don't mind the cruiserweight matches. I quite like them on the pay-per-views. It's just that I don't watch the weekly show.
No, I don't either. But
if I had more time, I might do. But there's so much wrestling on.
There is a lot of wrestling, and none of them have a really good storyline, do they? The cruiserweights, but I think that needed to happen. I think Cedric needed to lose his title.
Cedric for a while, and again, we both predicted this.
Yeah.
Despite not knowing that he was Australian, because I think we said Cedric's had the belt for a long time.
Yeah, I think a while.
He needs to
lose it.
To lose it now.
It was good.
Very good match. Makes me want to watch some more actually of 205 Live, but I don't think I've got the time. Now we had the 6-man match between the Shield and the Dogs of War. Started with a massive hockey fight. Shield went for an early Shield bomb on Braun.
Yeah.
Which they didn't hit.
No.
Dogs of War took over. Seth in the ring. The match hasn't even started for like 3 minutes as well. He didn't start for a while. The ref started the match. Ziggler does his big DDT, goes for the early pin, but he doesn't get it. Just looking at this, I've got a lot of notes for this as well, which normally means that I enjoyed the match.
I only remember certain bits of this match. I don't know if it's because like we saw it again Raw, or it's because I don't know. I only remember certain bits of this match, like the finish and.
They tried their hardest to keep Seth in the ring for as long as they could. Strowman went up the turnbuckle and did like, I think it was an elbow drop or something. He missed it, which I was like, why is Strowman going?
Why would he go up there?
Then we got Dean and Ziggler in the ring. They did that double cross-body thing. That, where they both go for the... which I think they did the other week as well. Drew ducked a Superman punch, and that hit Dean, which was playing on the whole Dean thing, maybe leaving the Shield.
Yeah, because he hit him with a Superman punch, and then Dean and Seth were stood in the ring. And Reigns and Seth were stood in the ring. Sorry,
they got surrounded.
And all the Dogs of War were on 3 sides, and then Dean got back up and jumped on the other. And just for a minute, you were thinking will he turn? Won't he turn?
I thought that was well done.
I thought he was gonna turn, but then he ended up getting into the ring, running across, knocking Strowman off, and then they fought the attack off, didn't they?
Yeah, they went. I think I've got down here that they went for another Shield bomb, but something happened. Braun wiped everybody out apparently. He went and did his shoulder tackles.
Yeah,
he does.
He wiped everybody out, including his own team, didn't he? I think.
I can't remember.
I think Drew was there or something. Or he wiped somebody out. I think he wiped his.
Oh yeah. He did. Yeah, he did. I can't remember exactly how, but he knocked everyone over basically. Yeah. And then he was doing these shoulder tackles that he does, and then he went to do like a big one on Dean at the outside, and Roman Reigns got like a block in.
Yeah.
So he kind of took a bullet, which redeemed the fact that he did the accidental Superman punch earlier on. Drew and Ziggler went for the finish, but there was a super kick from Rollins. Ziggler did a super kick, but then there was a Dirty Deeds and the Shield win.
Yeah.
And it was nice that Dean got to pick up the win, I thought.
And out of everyone to get pinned, Ziggler was the
obvious one,
choice. Yeah.
I thought it was a decent match.
Yeah,
I quite enjoyed it.
It was alright.
There was a lot going on in it.
I thought
everyone played their part really well.
Yeah, I thought that was the end of it then, and happy, like draw a line under it.
Well, we'll get to that, won't we? In our next episode.
The next bit was probably the worst.
Oh my god! And I've still not actually read up on it, but so Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
Yeah.
It lasted like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
literally, I think I looked away and was like, well, what the hell's happened?
Yeah, because they were doing a promo in the ring before, and then Brian came in, and then Miz started attacking
He like
him.
jumped him, didn't he?
Yeah, but then he went for the skull crushing finale. Brian got out of it, rolled him up, 1, 2, 3.
Small package, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that was it. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I don't know if it was
Now,
because
there
they
was
were running,
rumours that,
the show was running long.
They cut it short or
But I
something.
don't get it. The show's on the network, so does it matter if it runs long?
Yeah, but it'll have been down to like, it might have been, because it'll have been only in Australia or something on like a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think it was on
like
Sky as well as a
So
pay-per-view.
it might have been something to do with that. But there was rumours that they had to cut it short. So I don't know if it was because of that. I don't know if it was a botch.
But surely the main event was nearly 30 minutes. They could have cut like
I know.
even just 5 minutes, 10 minutes off the main event.
Yeah.
And
Anyway, that's what happened. So then they announced that Daniel Bryan's taking on AJ.
yeah, because it was a number 1 contenders match, so
yeah,
makes sense. But it was probably I was expecting a decent match between these two. And
I think this is where you got another one wrong. I think you said
I went for the Miz, yeah. But yeah, because that's my 2 wrong. The Miz I got wrong, and Becky I got wrong.
Yeah.
But no, that was the worst point in the night. I didn't really. They were just rushed for time.
Yeah, I don't know, it was weird. So on to the main event, and it was our 4 50-year-old men, and I was looking at the clock, and there was 50 minutes left of the pay-per-view,
Yeah.
and I was like, what?
I looked at that because I was like, why has that match been 2 minutes when we've got 50 minutes
Yeah.
left?
But it just,
I think I messaged you, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
I said I'm on to the main event and there's 50 minutes
Yeah.
left.
but I knew that the entrances took 15 minutes.
Undertaker's took 8 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes in total for 4 entrances, that's
It
crazy.
was mental.
That's so long.
Yeah, it was mental.
Because like Triple H got his big entrance, HBK got a big entrance.
Yeah.
Kane didn't get as long, I guess.
No, Kane sort of came out for a little bit and then he didn't even get to
But
walk
did you
into
notice
the
how
ring.
earlier on through the night that some of the other guys' entrances were getting cut short?
Yeah.
And like, so they weren't even getting all the way to the ring, and they were doing the next
Yeah.
person's. So there must have been some sort of time issue.
Mm.
Anyway, Jojo announces before the match that it is now a no disqualification, and this was a bit I really like. I think you missed this.
I missed it because I didn't watch it. I watched it after the show had finished, and obviously I text you saying there's 50 minutes left. What's going on? And you said the entrances are really long, so I skipped through the entrances, and
You just got straight to the bell.
I literally just before the bell saw the Undertaker do the rest in peace sign, and I thought that's weird, but I literally just turned it on after that got announced.
Yeah.
Because you said that got announced and then the Undertaker did the rest in peace thing.
So Jojo announces it's a no DQ match, and it was really good because like Triple H starts like smirking.
Yeah.
And Undertaker like just looks at him like absolute death stare.
Yeah.
And then he did the rest in peace thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a really good little bit of like sort of like additional storytelling.
Yeah.
So it was better than it had any right to be, I thought.
Yeah, it wasn't amazing.
I was expecting it to be really shit.
Yeah, I thought it would be, especially given the time it got as
Yeah,
well.
I know, like 35 minutes it got. But Triple H dominated the early proceedings of the match. You had HBK being a pest on the outside.
Yeah.
They fight out in the crowd. Taker was choking Triple H with one of the camera cable wires and stuff like that. Then they got like chairs and tables out, and Taker was hitting him with chairs.
Did you see one bit where Triple H was like on the outside of the ring? Taker climbed onto the inside of the ring and was going to jump from the ring to the outside.
He was going to do that. He used to do it, didn't he?
Yeah.
He used to do a suicide dive, didn't he?
Yeah. And I was thinking he can't
Yeah,
do that.
same,
Surely not.
I think even like, I don't know if it was Corey was like saying no, like no way.
Yeah.
They teased him doing it. Didn't
Oh,
they?
it's
That
like
was
not
funny.
a chance he's going to do
Yeah,
that.
that was really funny. Interestingly, actually, just on the commentary, why was it only the Raw announced?
I don't know.
Do you think they couldn't fly everyone out?
Maybe.
Because Leo Rush didn't get to go either. We didn't mention that.
No,
earlier.
Leo
He
Rush
wasn't
didn't get
there.
to go.
Anyway, so Yeah, they got tables and chairs, and Kane was outside making saves and stopping things from happening. But he ended up getting a sweet chin music, like what HBK said was going to happen. Then he got elbowed through the table. I think the elbow was from Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H went for a move off the turnbuckle, but Undertaker caught him with a choke slam, then a tombstone, but a kick out, which I was surprised. I thought, surely that's going to be it.
But did that cause Undertaker to smack the ref?
Yeah, this was the really weird bit of the match.
Yeah.
Why did Undertaker sort of suddenly go heel?
Yeah, and just smack the ref.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Just randomly.
And also, it did that stupid thing what we don't like. Well, I don't like anywhere. Where the Undertaker smacked the ref and he was dead. That was it.
Yeah, he was out cold. Yeah, he could have at least like choke slammed him or something.
Yeah, it's just a bit rubbish.
You can buy it a bit more if it's the special kind.
But like he just punched him and that was it. The ref was completely out of them, as if
he was gone after that.
As if the referees are like the weakest thing going.
Was it Mike Chioda as well?
I think it was.
It was, wasn't it?
Like,
poor Mike.
One punch and that I don't like it because if you choke slammed him, tombstoned him, it's a.
What if it was that lad that's a bit built?
Yeah. And one punch and that's it. They're out. He was out for the rest of the match. He was out for another I don't know, until the show went off air. And you're just thinking what? Off a punch?
Well, I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he had to clock the ref. It was weird. But
also, how good is Kane's uppercut still?
Yeah, so it is. Yeah. Taker went to town on Triple H with the chair.
Yeah.
After that, I brought down knocks HBK out. I think I was outside the ring because I think HBK was trying to stop him.
It's a moment where Triple H gets Undertaker's head in the chair, his throat in the chair, and he stomps on it.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
I've
actually got another page of notes here. Yeah, this isn't the end.
This is not the end.
Yeah, he got a pedigree. Taker kicked out of the pedigree, and then what you've just said happened.
Yeah.
He put him his neck in it, and then he actually jumped from the top rope, I think, on that bit, wasn't it? So it was quite a brutal match, really. Then there was a new ref come down at this point. Triple H went in for the cover, and Kane stopped it. I think he dragged him
pulled
out.
the ref out of the ring, which killed that referee for some reason. Literally getting pulled out of a ring, killed him. But I think Triple H had it as well then, didn't he? It would have been because the crowd were chanting 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that was the win.
So he should have won. And then at that point I thought, the Undertaker's going to win now because they've screwed them out of it.
Yeah.
But there was one bit where Shawn Michaels passed Triple H the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
I think
Kane gave the chair back in at this point as well.
Yeah. And
he held it up, didn't he?
He went to hit him, but Triple H hit the chair against him and hit him a few times with it.
I think this actually was the bit where because there was no ref.
Yeah.
I think this was the bit where he would have won.
Yeah. And then sort of a moment which reminded me of their WrestleMania match where Triple H had the victory, got a bit too cocky with a sledgehammer, and Undertaker caught him in the Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
Is it the Hell's Gate?
Hell's Gate, yeah.
Caught him in the Hell's Gate.
This was a good bit.
That's exactly how their, I don't know if it's the first or second match ended.
Right.
But
he had the sledgehammer pressed against his throat, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't do that on the other one. Triple H had the match. I think it was the first match because Triple H had the match won. He got a bit too cocky, and Undertaker caught him in the Hell's Gate, and he just choked him unconscious, and that's how Undertaker won at Mania.
Right.
But obviously this time Triple H must have learnt because he had him in that thingy, but Triple H did it on his throat, and he managed to get out of it.
That was a really cool bit, I thought. Do you think they were playing off that old?
Yeah, it just reminded me because in the thingy at WrestleMania, Triple H was trying to hit him with it, and then he slowly started getting less and less, and then he drops it. The ref calls it off. But this time he learned and he choked him out with it instead. So no, it just reminded me of that WrestleMania match they had.
So that was a really cool bit where they were sort of choking each other out, but then Taker got the choke slam and the tombstone.
Yeah.
But HBK hit the sweet chin music.
Yeah.
Taker goes after HBK, scoops him up for a tombstone, but Triple H hits Taker with a sledgehammer, a pedigree, and a win, which I was a little bit surprised at.
Yeah.
Then they did this whole show of respect at the end, and I thought that was nice, and I was like, oh, that's how they're going to end it. But then in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm sure there's rumours that there was going to be a tag match.
Yeah, well, I thought that. I was like, there's supposed to be a tag match here. Surely it can't end like.
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd have been good ending where Triple H should have won, but they screwed him out of it. But now we've got this.
It reminded me a bit of the curtain call.
Yeah.
When there was all four of them in the ring, like hugging it out and like raising each other's arms and stuff. Reminded me a little bit of that.
Yeah.
But then, of course, Undertaker and Kane attacked Triple H and HBK.
Yeah, they sort of gave each other the look, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then the
Tombstone.
yeah, double.
HBK went through the announce table.
Yeah.
Via a chokeslam. And that was that.
And that was the show went off air.
So they've technically turned heel, I guess.
I guess so.
But
they've never really been face here. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Undertaker will never get booed.
No, exactly.
I
So
don't think any of them will get
that's
booed. So
obviously setting up for
the Crown Jewel,
Crown Jewel.
which was sort of rumoured.
Yeah, and
That's the
Like you
only
say.
one you got wrong, weren't it?
yes, it was. It was
Yeah.
the only match I got wrong.
Yeah, so you got 9 out of 10, I got 8 out of 10. Meaning you took the Undertaker crown hat off me. Because we don't have anything else. There you go.
We're getting something, don't worry. We're going to have something. It's going to be in all the videos. So I thought WWE Super Show-Down was a really decent show.
Yeah, well,
There was enough fun matches on there to keep us going.
it was
for 4
better
hours.
than, I thought it was better than the Crown Jewel, which is the only one we can sort of go off, really.
And the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's it, sorry, yeah. The
Yeah.
Greatest Royal Rumble, although that did have a Royal Rumble, which was okay.
Yeah.
Didn't really mean anything, but it was okay.
I enjoyed it, and like we said before, I think if they do more of these special events where the old boys can come in and
Just
we
do
can have
it
a bit of
live.
a nostalgia hit.
At least with this one as well, it made sense. Do you remember at the Greatest Royal Rumble where it was like, I know we got Cena versus Triple H, but when we got like Undertaker versus Rusev, and you were just like, what?
Yeah, I remember we said this, didn't we, in a predictions video?
Yeah.
At least it's been set up this
At
time.
least it
There's a
was
little bit
like-
of story.
Yeah, it was two old guys against each other. It wasn't like
Yeah.
Undertaker coming back to beat Rusev, which made no sense.
Mm.
So I preferred that.
Yeah, I thought it was decent.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you've enjoyed our pay-per-view post-mortem, give us a subscribe. We're doing 2 videos a week, at least 2 videos a week. Pay-per-view weeks, we get a few more out there. And yeah, we'll see you for our Raw replay. Thank you for watching.